The time has come.
Now, on to level 2. We don't have an ability, so we can grab one right away. There aren't any buttons here. Oh man, and I love this castle background we have going on here. We can climb up these tower parts, but they do slow us down, and it's a bit trickier to maneuver. Oh jeez. Here we are. Slide through there, and into the door. Okay, it's just a room full of those guys. I don't remember much at all about this level. I think in that test playthrough I had done before this is the point where I stopped. It was just me looking for the switch in 3-1, which is probably not a good place to stop considering there's another switch in 3-3. We use our water spout attack to get through these blocks. It looks like there's a hidden door here. Ow, oh my. Maximum tomato, okay. Oh, he landed on me again. Anyway, we have another door here. Now they're running on apples. And oh yes, this is the instance in which we want the wheel ability to get through those spiked areas. We don't have the wheel ability, so we're just gonna ignore it. We don't need that potion that badly. Although I would like any ability whatsoever. Oh, and it's this mini-boss. Over again, only now there's 2 of them. I wanted to inhale them both at once. This is gonna be tricky. They don't share a health bar, I don't think. Oh, I just hit the bomb into the other bomb. Oh, okay, I thought it would bounce off the wall like some sort of boss that doesn't go in the corners. Anyway, let's try this again. It's very unfortunate that there aren't many abilities in this stage I like. I haven't seen a single sword or parasol. Oh, I couldn't hit B in time. The slide ability is useful there. Well, ability, it's just a power-up. There we are. And using this guy, we can kill the other one. And why not? Let's grab the crash ability. That nice little screen nuke. And let's finish the stage. Does the crash ability stay with us when we exit a stage? I'm not sure. The star is still there, so I'm assuming it does. Yeah, okay. Even though using crashing the overworld would be completely useless. Another quick draw. Let's have a go at this. Alright. Let's be ready. Here we are. That took care of that waddle-doo. Next opponent, Blade Knight. Oh, Blade Knight got me. I think I did worse that time. I might just ignore some of the bonus games from now on, who knows. I mean, if it's a crane game where I'm, like, almost guaranteed to get an extra life. Actually, we don't want crash for this, we want fire. Then I might as well give it a shot. And this here is a puzzle that Kirby games would use a lot from now on, which use the fire ability to light a cannon, and then you get in the cannon by the time the fire reaches it, so that it can launch you. And that gives us just a 1-up. Not the button in this stage. Of course, sitting in the cannon otherwise doesn't do anything. Here we have this area with all the blimps. Oh my. And it's very windy here, so jumping pushes you a lot further. We're just gonna head as high up as we can and as far as we can. Watch out for the umbrellas. When they land, the umbrellas that they were using fly back up. And there's a door right here. And that's our button. Not nearly as difficult to find as the one in the previous stage, I think. It's dealt with. Continue on. Which it is a bit slow to walk backwards in a stage like this, as you can see. Okay, we got our ability back. Ow. Oh dear, that guy's gonna hit the floor. Okay. It's not necessarily an entire screen nuke, it's more so just if you're nearby. So in some cases you just want to leave him alone when he's falling. Oh, I love this cutscene just because it simulates Kirby being in that kind of air battle type thing. And that's the end of that stage. Very nice gimmick. I like the fact that there's all those airships flying by like it's Final Fantasy or something. And we managed to grab a 1-up at the bonus game. Very nice. That unlocks level 4. I'm not going to be looking at the museum just yet because I have a parasol already. Let's go ahead and go inside level 4. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Now, something I don't know if I've talked about yet is if you suck up two enemies that give you abilities at the same time, it gives you a random one. In this case, it gave me stone. So that's a way you can grab abilities if you really want to rely on that. It's random, like I said. At least I think it is. But, the unique cases with the waddle-doos that drop down on parasols, you'd think, oh, well, it's a parasol and a beam ability, so it would count as a randomized. But it usually just gives you the parasol ability, I think. I guess because it's not like they're using the beam attack when they're holding a parasol. We finally get some grapes in this grape garden. And we're going to be using the wheel ability in this section. And hitting that bomb starts a chain reaction which we have to speed up to get past. Because that chain reaction is going to eventually create a wall that blocks off this area, as you can see. But if we manage to get to over here before that wall breaks everything, then we can go into the secret area. I'm not going to be using the wheel on a mini-boss. I'm going to be using beam, I guess, even though I'll probably die since I don't have that much health. And here we have a turtle mini-boss, whose name I also don't remember. In fact, I don't even remember what ability he gives us, but we are dead. Yeah, this turtle boss, I don't think he appears much later in the series, but anyway, he's he kind of rolls around the screen. Instead of just hitting you and moving on, he kind of grabs you and spins you around. Oh, looks like he got us. We have done quite a good amount of damage to him, so that'll take care of him. And what ability do you give us? He gave us the throw ability, which I can't remember if that's different than the one Bugsy gave us. Oh, it is, because instead of just, like, slamming them against the floor, it instead throws them as a projectile, which we can aim in multiple directions, as you can see. So that's a nice ability as well, though I don't think I like it as much. It's just not as satisfying to throw someone as it is to slam them into the ground or something. It is a nice ability to test out and use a bit on a level 5. Oh, and it's Meta Knight. And again, he's giving us an invincibility power-up. Once again, making his motives questionable. We won't be fighting him until much later in the game. And yes, I said fighting him because, I mean, if you don't know that Meta Knight is a boss in Kirby, I mean, how? Anyway, this area we have to be very careful with our flight. We can hug the ceiling once we reach the lower levels here. throw ability is useful there. We can grab a secret 1-up. It's not a button or anything. Oh wow, was this not the door we were supposed to go into? I got throw ability. Oh yes, we can continue in this area. Alright. So that area is just for a 1-up if you're very good at flying, or if you have the wheel ability and you can just power through all those spikes. And here we are with Meta Knight sending his goons after us once more. The throw ability is very useful here because, like I said, sucking these guys up is a lot easier than going up to them and hitting them with a sword or something. Not to mention, you also get another projectile by tossing the enemy you just sucked up. So, it's probably the best you could ask for in facing these guys. I walked right into that pitchfork. These two are probably the most annoying of the Meta Knights. Meta Knights is that they are usually higher up in this area and are tossing their projectiles. These guys can be tough if you have a specific ability, just because they can easily flail their thing around, and if you're trying to hit them, like was said, with a sword, then you have to get up close while they're flailing their ball and chain around. Very nice fountains there. Here we are with the exit. The moon, can we go in it? Oh man. I'm too expecting after Kirby's Dreamland. This section is just full of Gordos. We're gonna be letting that one go past us, and oh, we couldn't thread the needle. Oh my, that was close. Now they're all moving. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky. We're gonna fly. This is a safe area, this corner right here. None of them will hit you here. So then we just go past that one, wait for that one to go by, and then drop down. There we are. Oh man, there's more. Okay, let's go into this place. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. Okay, there we are. Okay, we managed to somehow stay just in between them. Oh, really? Do I gotta do this? Okay. The strategy for that is just constantly hold left. Constantly hold right. And just jump as slightly as you can.